Good evening, Mountain View. I'm Peter Katz, President and CEO of the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce. I'm joined tonight by Chamber Board Member and last year's Board Chair, Kathy Thibodeau. Together, we want to welcome you to the Celebration of Leaders and ATHENA Awards.
Hello, everyone. Again, welcome to the Celebration of Leaders online for the first time. To say the past year has been unlike any other is a bit of an understatement. For 26 years, this special evening has honored change makers who've made exceptional contributions to the Mountain View community. Thanks to them, our city continues to be a center for innovation and leadership, locally and globally, as well as being a great place to live and work. No wonder so many people around the world look to Mountain View for inspiration. The 26-year tradition of Celebration of Leaders continues tonight. And while this online format is not what we planned a year ago in March, the last time we held an in-person celebration complete with elbow bumps and hand sanitizer, it does give us the opportunity to share tonight's festivities with more people. And that just seems fitting. So many members of our community help each other in extraordinary ways to get us through a time of crisis. We want to celebrate with all of you. We've chosen our tech platform carefully to make this a lively show. Following the program, we'll have a virtual networking lounge where you can schmooze with other attendees. And if you haven't used such a tool, they're great. So stick around for that. We've invited a Mountain View-based musical group, Quadra, the voice of four horns, to perform for us tonight. And there's a raffle with prizes.
Oh, and Kathy, just a quick update. We have over 225 people registered tonight, which is more than we had in person last year. We are so glad that you all are here. The Celebration of Leaders, like all our programs, would not be possible without the generous support of our sponsors. Your investment furthers our ability to deliver special events, like tonight, make valued connections, perform public policy work, welcome visitors, and promote all that is Mountain View. So please join me in thanking our presenting sponsor, Google, our signature sponsors, El Camino Health, Facebook, Graystar, and LinkedIn, our partner sponsors, Kaiser, Microsoft, and Waymo, our patron sponsors, Intuit, JW Catering, KM Thibodeau Consulting, Lucille Packard Children's Hospital at Stanford, Synopsys, Valley Water, and Young Craig and Company. Our award sponsors, Aurora, El Camino Health, Facebook, Google, Graystar, and LinkedIn, and our friend sponsor, the Ameswell Hotel. Let's all give a special thank you to our media sponsor for their support and creation of the compelling videos that you'll see later. That's KMVT 15 Community Television. And we're also grateful to JW Catering for providing fine dining to many of you to your doorsteps. I know mine arrived. So while we can't sit together, we can certainly eat, drink, laugh, and revel together.
The Celebration of Leaders has always shown how all aspects of Mountain View come together to support our community. This past year, businesses, residents, nonprofits, city offices, public services, and more all collaborated like never before. And because of that, and with hope in view, we're coming through this horrible pandemic in better shape than most of the country. Many individuals, groups, and organizations made this happen. In fact, we had 4 times as many award nominees this year. With conditions that were so extraordinary and contributions so numerous, we expanded the awards. And while we will bestow honors on some especially outstanding leaders tonight, we also want to recognize many others. Tonight, we celebrate Mountain View.
As Kathy notes, we are tonight celebrating Mountain View. And it's so important to note that during a pandemic, we're especially grateful to our first responders and our essential workers. We are also fortunate to have 3 outstanding health centers serving our city, not just the sick, but also helping us stay well and deal with rapidly changing directives. The care and attention to those struck down by the virus was tireless, caring, and overwhelming. But that's only part of the story. Testing centers and later vaccination centers, downtown, around town, and even mobile. Vital communications and up-to-date info, webinars and special presentations, online guides. Thank you, El Camino Health. Thank you, Stanford Health. Thank you, Kaiser. And with mental health as important as physical health, our thanks to organizations like Momentum for Mental Health and Hope's Corner for providing essential support. And then there's food support, which came from all corners, from individuals delivering meals to drives and donations from our restaurants themselves to established organizations like Second Harvest and store owners such as Anthony Chang. Our local hotels, who had to shut down entirely to the public, provided rooms to first responders, patients, and many of our homeless citizens. Thank you. We welcome and thank our city council, city leaders, and city staff who reacted quickly, creatively, and deeply to support our community, often being the first to act in the region and serving as a model for so many other cities. In particular, Mountain View Mayor Ellen Kamei, Vice Mayor Lucas Ramirez, Council members Margaret Abekoga, Allison Hicks, Sally Lieber, Lisa Manichek, and Pat Showalter. Our Mountain View City Manager, Kimbra McCarthy, whose first week on the job came right after last year's celebration of leaders as we closed for COVID. Talk about timing. Police Chief Chris Singh and Fire Chief Juan Diaz. We also thank our elected officials for their deliberate and critical actions during this time. Congresswoman Anna Eshoo, State Senator Josh Becker, Assembly Member Mark Berman, and County Supervisor Joe Samidian.
Our schools had tremendous obstacles to overcome, impacting the lives and learning of thousands of students and their families. Thanks to the individual schools and districts, boards of trustees, superintendents, educators, administrators, staff, and parents too. We had local groups such as the Kiwanis Club and the Downtown Business Association, as well as concerned business owners like Stephen Yen of Bushido Restaurant, supporting our small businesses, promoting our diversity, and banding together to fight racism. We're also joined tonight by the Chamber's Board of Directors, or many members of the Chamber's Board, a remarkable group of dedicated leaders whose wide range of companies and organizations represent the diversity of Mountain View. Please take a collective bow. I guess nobody can see you, but thank you, board members. You're wonderful to serve with. We're also grateful to our ambassadors in attendance, and I'm sure that you're all looking forward to getting back to those live events. These dedicated volunteers are the city's greatest advocates and tireless supporters. They spread the word about the Chamber's mission and activities and encourage member engagement. And finally, a huge thank you to our generous Chamber of Commerce members who donated items for our raffle and to support the Chamber's vital programs. Now, speaking of the raffle, if you have not yet purchased a raffle ticket, it's not too late, and the time is now. So you can win a 5-course dinner for 6 by JW Catering, or a night stay at the Hyatt Centric or the Shashi Hotel, both here in Mountain View. So if you want to purchase a raffle ticket, listen up. I'm going to give you a few little instructions. All you have to do is Google the Chamber website and go there, and there'll be a big button that says raffle. Click on that, and it'll bring you up to the event page for tonight. And all you have to do is click on registration or register, and then look for the add-ons, raffle tickets, and you can take it from there. It's super easy, so just do it now and help the Chamber stay vital. At the end of tonight's celebration, we will have the drawing. You don't have to be present to win, but it's sure more fun if you are. And now on to special presentations to volunteers for our local nonprofit organizations.
Thanks, Kathy. You know, here in our city, we understand that businesses thrive when the community thrives. Tonight makes this point amply clear as we partner with the following local nonprofits to spotlight their essential work and honor their Volunteer of the Year. Quadre, the Sound of 4 Horns, recognizing Danielle Mockler. Mountain View Public Safety Foundation, recognizing Amber Wilson. Community Services Agency, recognizing Jolie Krausen. And the team of the Business Circle Latinx. As we celebrate these exceptional people and organizations, we hope you, all of you who are watching, will be inspired to support their efforts directly.
Tonight, Quadre is proud to honor Danielle Mackler as Volunteer of the Year. Danielle has spent the last 20 years as a musical educator, playing, singing, and dancing with children from ages 2 to 12. She currently teaches at Ventana School in Los Altos and has previously worked at the CSMA in Mountain View. She is an active member of the board of directors for Quadre and Golden State Youth Orchestra, where she focuses on building parent and family engagement. Danielle connects the organization with regional partners, provides dinners, and coordinates volunteers. As the chair of the board, she has been instrumental in helping galvanize leadership and move the organization forward. Danielle brings joy and positivity to the organization and inspires a love of music in the community with unwavering dedication. We now pass it over to Danielle to accept the award.
Thank you so much. It's been such a pleasure this year working with my fellow board members to support Quadra's unique and ambitious mission. Thank you to the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce for recognizing our efforts.
The Mountain View Public Safety Foundation is proud tonight to honor Amber Wilson with our Volunteer of the Year Award. A longtime Mountain View resident with her husband and 2 young children, Amber's outstanding energy and enthusiasm has been a staple in the Mountain View community, volunteering with several community outreach programs over the past 15 years. She is known for her ongoing volunteer service in community outreach opportunities like PAL Mentoring, POA, Cops That Care, and the She Can event. In 2013, Amber was instrumental in building the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation. She has been serving on our board of directors since 2019. Her selfless commitment has resulted in the success of the Cops and Gobbler program, which now provides more than 400 food baskets for the less fortunate at Thanksgiving. We now pass it over to Amber to accept the award.
Thank you, Mountain View Chamber of Commerce, for hosting this award ceremony tonight. To have my name alongside the caliber of award recipients tonight is truly an honor. I am in awe of what you have done for the community in 2020. I want to take a moment to first and foremost thank the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation for nominating me for Volunteer of the Year. I'm humbled to be receiving this award. My true passion has always been to serve and help others. This started at an early age, but it was a passion that never waned. I firmly believe in the good of all, and when my career path presented an opportunity not just to be a public servant, but to be there for anyone who asked for help, I guess that is why those who volunteer or work in service of others say this path is a calling. When I started my career with the Mountain View Police Department in 2007, I was mentored by several amazing people, 2 of which have guided me to be a better leader, to inspire, and selflessly serve the community. Thank you, Pete De La Osa and Bruce Barcy. I would not be where I am today without both of your support and guidance. It has meant a great deal to me. And thank you to my loving husband and my family for being gracious and understanding. They share me and my time so that I can continue to give back. Over the last 15 years, I have loved being a mentor to the kids of Mountain View PAL, organizing Cops and Gobblers, fundraisers for the Mountain View Public Safety Foundation, and participating in events for the police department, which include She Can, National Night Out, and more. At the heart of why we are all here today is the fact that we love being there for every member of our community. Thank you again for this award. I am truly honored.
CSA is proud to honor tonight Jolie Crossan for their Volunteer of the Year Award. It didn't take long after settling in Los Altos for Jolie to get involved with the Community Services Agency, joining their board and then taking on executive committee roles. She played a significant role in the founding of CSA's Young Professionals Group, which provides leadership, volunteer, and philanthropic opportunities for individuals in their 20s, 30s, and 40s. Jolie lives in Los Altos with her husband Ben and 2 boys, Brendan and Jacob. Jolie has brought great energy and leadership to the CSA board. Throughout her association with CSA, Jolie not only has had incredible vision for the agency, but has also been able to effect significant change with a caring heart for her community. Thank you, Jolie, for your leadership at CSA. We now pass it over to Jolie to accept the award.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for the acknowledgement. I want to thank Tom, Ladrea, Anita, and the whole CSA staff. It's an amazing organization. I'm just grateful to be a part of it. Thank you to the Chamber. Big shout out to Aeonice for her Athena Award. Congratulations.
Business Circle Latinx is a collective of experts who facilitate free and confidential business training and individual assistance in benefit of Latinx business owners. Business Circle Latinx is a program of Prosperity Lab, a nonprofit organization founded in the spring of 2020 in the heart of innovation, Silicon Valley. In 2020, when shelter-in-place began, the team at Business Circle Latinx provided services to ensure that businesses could access training and resources. Individual assistance was provided free of cost to business owners in Mountain View, helping them secure PPP loans and other relief grants for small businesses. Tonight, Business Circle Latinx is proud to honor all of their wonderful volunteers. Here to accept the award tonight is the Executive Director, Mimi Hernandez.
Thank you to the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce for honoring us with the ATHENA Award. For Prosperity Lab and Business Circle Latinx, being honored with the ATHENA Award is a true source of pride that reminds us of our mission to help businesses. Our team is made up of incredible and dedicated people who every day imagine a better future and work together to make it come true. Today, we want to dedicate this recognition to our family and supporters. We also want to thank the Mountain View businesses for trusting us in their most vulnerable moments. From the bottom of our hearts.
Thank you.
Gracias a la Cámara de Comercio de Mountain View por honrarnos con el premio ATHENA. Para Prosperity Lab, Business Circle Latinx, ser distinguidos con este reconocimiento es un verdadero orgullo que nos recuerda nuestra razón de ser, ayudar a los negocios. Nuestro equipo está compuesto por personas increíbles y dedicadas que día a día imaginan un futuro mejor y trabajan juntos para hacerlo realidad. Deseamos dedicar este reconocimiento a nuestras familias y partidarios. Gracias a las empresas de Mountain View por confiar en nosotros en sus momentos más vulnerables. De corazón, gracias.
That was so much fun. Thanks, everybody. You know, if your eyes and your screen are like mine, Prosperity Lab signs that they were waving may have been a bit difficult to read online, but they were affirmations such as, proud to be a part of Prosperity Lab. We dedicate this award to our families, mom, collaborator, and partners. Helping businesses with business training and business assistance. Mil gracias. Estamos honoradas. So, for all our amazing organizations, congratulations and our deepest thanks for the work that you do. And we encourage all of you viewing tonight to drop in their offices, visit them online, and more importantly, engage and support. Now, as we set up for the next set of awards, we invite you to enjoy the sounds of local musicians Quadra. Well, that was lovely. You know, when it's so hot outside, it's nice to have some cooling music to listen to. As you know, as many of you know, the Chamber of Commerce is also a nonprofit, and we exist to promote the economic vitality of Mountain View. These efforts have been even more critical this past year as small businesses have struggled to survive. We've helped them come online, run advertising and sales campaigns, build supportive networks and connections, and fought for cost reductions and financial relief. Even programs that were put on pause, like Leadership Mountain View, which will be back this fall, so sign up now, have been active by engaging the help of our alumni to support those in need. So I'd like to thank the Chamber team, Kira Pasco, Leslie King, and Brian Kaczynski, for their dedication and support of our city. Of course, the Chamber also puts on events like this that allow our community to be stronger together. So without further ado, let me hand the mic to Kathy to honor the recipients of the Chamber's Celebration of Leaders Awards for 2021.
At the Celebration of Leaders, in addition to the nonprofits that we just saw, where the nonprofits nominated the Volunteers of the Year, we also recognize key companies and individuals who have led the way in enhancing economic development while preserving the special culture that is Mountain View. We thank our recipients as well as the sponsors and individuals who made the awards happen. This year, we also looked at extraordinary efforts to help our business community and our residents make it through a very difficult year. In some cases, we had to pick more than one recipient. Here are the 8 winners.
On behalf of Aurora, we're honored to sponsor the Outstanding Contribution to Remote Learning Award. Headquartered in Mountain View, we're building self-driving technology that will change the future of transportation and make our roads safer. This past year, we've been humbled to partner with Sciences Elementary and the Ravenswood Education Foundation to support distance learning. And we are honored now to sponsor an award that recognizes those who have stepped up to serve our students and our community.
The Chamber is pleased to honor Superintendent Dr. Allende Rudolph with this year's Outstanding Contribution to Remote Learning Award. Dr. Rudolph has been the superintendent of Mountain View-Wisman School District since 2015, where over 5,000 students speak 50 different languages. Nominated by Laura Blakely, Dr. Rudolph has been relentlessly intent on pursuing the school district's mission to inspire, prepare, and empower every student. During the pandemic, Dr. Rudolph's staff doubled down on the commitment to reach every family where they were. Just after the lockdown, the district pivoted to a one-on-one learning environment to ensure that every student had a laptop and internet connection. Thanks to his leadership, Mountain View-Wisman is poised to help all students when returning to in-person environment this fall. We now pass it over to Dr. Allende Rudolph to accept the award.
Wow. Thank y'all for the awards. First, congratulations to all the award winners tonight. You all inspire me every single day. Thank you to the Chamber of Commerce for this recognition. And really also thank you to our Board of Trustees, President Conley, Trustee Blakely, Berman, Chang, and Wheeler, as well as the former trustees, Gutierrez Jr. and Wilson, for their leadership during this pandemic. I'm humbled to accept this award, but really I'm accepting it on behalf of all of our community partners, Wright Schools, YMCA, our parents, our staff members, our principals, our teachers, our volunteers, and of course the cabinet members who were here with me during this time and have worked so tirelessly on behalf of our students. We would not be here if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for this award.
The Chamber is pleased to honor MVLA Superintendent Dr. Nellie Meyer with this year's Outstanding Contribution to Remote Learning Award. Just 8 months after Dr. Meyer became MVLA's superintendent, COVID-19 thrust her into the most difficult leadership challenge any superintendent had ever faced. Nominated by Fiona Walter, Dr. Meyer routinely goes the extra mile for all our students. Whether she's providing Wi-Fi hotspots for families, figuring out how to bring our most struggling students to campus during a global pandemic, or ensuring that our students have every academic opportunity available to them, supporting students is her guiding light and sole focus. She's truly been an outstanding leader in these daunting times for learning. We now pass it over to Dr. Nellie Meyer to accept the award.
Hello, and thank you, Mountain View Chamber of Commerce, for this distinguished honor, and congratulations to all the other award winners tonight. I want to note that a strong team within the Mountain View Los Altos High School District made our remote learning program possible and successful. Thank you to our Board of Education, Fiona Walter, Catherine Vonnegut, Sanjay Deve, Phil Falace, and Debbie Torek. Appreciation also goes to our strong MVLA team. From March 2020 until the present, they worked together to ensure our students did not lose out on learning and had the support they needed to succeed. We would not have been successful without our families and our students, and they showed us the true meaning of community. When we needed them, they were there. Our MVLA Foundation tailored their innovation grants to support distance learning, while our PTSAs and parent organizations supported student events to keep everything as normal as possible. And most importantly, our students made sure the lessons they learned extended past the classroom in this last year, so our future is in good hands. Thank you so much to the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce for your work this year. You've done an excellent job communicating efforts and continuing our virtual togetherness. Our district is stronger with this great collaboration, so I thank you for this honor, which I share with many. Thank you.
The Chamber is pleased to honor our local Trader Joe's with this year's Outstanding Business Award for demonstrating leadership in business and service to the community. Trader Joe's is committed to providing their customers outstanding value and quality products. Trader Joe's was nominated for this award by LMV Director Brian Kaczynski, who says, "When COVID-19 hit our community, Trader Joe's was very swift to adopt special procedures, implement stringent sanitization protocols, social hours for seniors, and gate control to limit store capacity. In the period from July 2019 through June 2020, the Mountain View Trader Joe's donated food to CSA, which has provided over 96,000 meals to families in need." Here to accept the award today, we have Gus Jimenez, captain at Trader Joe's.
Over the last year. The staff and I would like to thank the Chamber for this prestigious award. Thank you again.
LinkedIn is so proud to support the Outstanding Organization Award. The nonprofit community here is the heartbeat of Mountain View. Organizations like CHAC, CSA, the Day Workers Center, Life Moves, Hope's Corner, MVLA Scholars, the YMCA, there's so many of you that provide just an incredibly vital lifeline to our community. The compassion you've shown these last 15 months will never be forgotten. And we're so proud to support this award, and particularly to CHAC and the Day Workers Center for winning this year's Outstanding Organization Awards.
Chamber is pleased to honor the Day Worker Center with this year's Outstanding Organization Award. Serving Mountain View and surrounding communities since 1996, the Day Worker Center provides job matching services for hundreds of local homeowners and businesses annually. Their mission is to empower workers to improve their socioeconomic condition through fair employment, education, and job skills training. Nominated by Gwen Smith, the Day Worker Center has made impressive contributions during the pandemic, distributing over 23,000 takeaway hot meals. In addition, the Day Workers have gone the extra mile to give back to the community by sewing 15,000 face masks and making more than 2,000 bottles of hand sanitizer. Here to accept the award today, we have their Executive Director, Maria Maraquin.
Thanks to you all for this award. I'm accepting it on behalf of the Board of Directors, the volunteers, and the staff. It means a lot to us. Brings, besides recognition, the energy that we need to continue pursuing the achievement of our mission. We want to especially thank the day labor community, the domestic workers community and their families, because it's for them that we exist. And they have been showing to all of us through all these difficult times of crisis, the greatness and the strength of the human spirit. It is our hope that together we can build and enjoy the better world and more just society. Thank you.
The Chamber is pleased to honor the Community Health Awareness Council with this year's Outstanding Organization Award. For nearly 50 years, CHAC has been serving Mountain View with high-quality, affordable mental health care to our local communities, resulting in life-changing successes. Nominated by Lori Withers and Cecile Currier, CHAC went above and beyond during the pandemic. They converted immediately to telehealth for much-needed mental health counseling and initiated community outreach to provide support through webinars. In addition, CHAC's Family Resource Center saw a need in the community for diapers, formula, and related products for struggling families. They quickly organized weekly distributions of these for free. Here to accept the award today is the Executive Director, Marcia Deslauriers.
Thank you so much. And thank you on behalf of the Board of Directors of CHAC, and most importantly, on behalf of our staff who have worked so tirelessly to help build these healthy youth and families through this crisis that we've been through and are continuing through our mental health services. So in their name, I humbly accept the award and for our therapists and our staff who care for each individual and couple and family that they serve. And I also would like to acknowledge that mental health, particularly for our youth, is a community affair. And I want to thank all of our partners, our other mental health providers in the community with whom we refer and coordinate services, and importantly to our JPA partners, our caring cities of Mountain View, Los Altos Hills, and all of our school districts that are led by Allende Rudolph and Nellie Meyer and Jeff Baer, who work together with CHAC to help keep our kids going strong and equip their families with the needs and support that they need to help these kids grow. So on behalf of CHAC, a great thank you to the Chamber for this distinction, and we so appreciate it. Thank you very much.
The Chamber is pleased to honor Jeff Weinberg, CEO of JW Catering, with this year's Outstanding Business Person Award. Nominated by Debbie Villa, the Bay Area Market Director for Live Nation, Jeff helped out the community and CSA during the worst time for his own business. At the start of the pandemic, when no one could get any meat, eggs, or toilet paper, Jeff could still order from his vendors, and he leveraged this to help so many people. He also put together food kits with all the needed staples for households. At the same time, he kept every one of his employees working. We now pass it over to Jeff to accept the award.
Okay, so clearly I am not Jeff Weinberg, but I do want to accept the award on his behalf. My understanding is that Jeff is still out delivering dinners and cooking up for all of us, which is pretty much the kind of selfless guy that he is. I just want to personally thank Jeff because of all that he has done for our community during very, very hard times, as well as for his own team. It really, really is commendable. And I do hope you're enjoying the dinners and continue to support his activities. So thank you, Jeff. We're pleased to award this to you. Well, that certainly was an exceptional group and truly demonstrates how varied and broad the support was throughout the pandemic and why we were able to make it through such challenging times. We are so grateful for all you have done for our community at large, and we'll continue to do moving forward. Congratulations to you all. But don't go away. We have one very special award remaining, the ATHENA Awards. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm out of order. We have two other awards to do. The joy of doing this online. So bear with us. We have some more awards to give out. Let's continue.
The Chamber is pleased to honor the Community Services Agency with this year's Outstanding Contribution to Food Access Award. As one of the region's most respected institutions, CSA provides a safety net so independence and self-sufficiency can be restored and maintained. Nominated by Ronit Bryant and Katie Farrick, CSA was instrumental in supporting the most vulnerable populations in our community during the hardest of times. Responding to the urgency of the moment, CSA staff sprang into action, reimagining the agency's programs and pivoting to safely deliver expanded critical services to a growing population in deepening need. Thank you for your immeasurable contributions over the last year.
Good evening. Like all of you, I wish we could all be together in person so that you could see all the amazing staff and volunteers and really be who have been a part of our food program during this incredible time. During this difficult time, CSA services were uninterrupted and most of our staff continued to work on site every single day. And over 1,300 new households, sometimes a household of one, sometimes a household of 6 or 8, who had never been to CSA before came to us for services. 1,300 new households. One woman who ran her own small business in Mountain View for over 30 years told me that she never thought she would ever be getting food from CSA. That's the kind of thing we were dealing with at the very beginning of this pandemic. But our food pantry shifted to all outdoor and pre-bagged food to make sure people were safe. We pivoted our senior lunch program from in-house dining to drive-through dining, and the numbers soared from 125 per day to 200 per day. We delivered groceries and other essentials out to seniors who were stuck at home. And perhaps most importantly, and this is perhaps what I'm the most proud of our volunteers and staff for those who were sick and had no income, we got food and other resources out to folks who were quarantined by the health department. But it wasn't just CSA, and as we've made clear throughout the evening, it's been the real community pulling together. It wasn't just CSA that addressed food insecurity. At least 12 different community, school, church-based groups provided food in all kinds of ways. Whether it was Hope's Corner or Fight the Hate Ministry, Reach Potential Movement, the Day Workers Center, local school districts, the Klein Park and Santa Rita school volunteers, local Rotary clubs, St. Athanasius Church, Second Harvest Food Bank, and many others that I know I'm forgetting right now. All of these groups either started giving away food or expanded the amount of food that they were already giving out. We as a community can be very proud of that. So on behalf of the amazing team at CSA and all of our volunteers, I'd like to say thank you to the Chamber and to all of you in the community. You helped us feed thousands during these unprecedented times. Thank you very much.
The Chamber is pleased to honor Ida Rose Sylvester with this year's Outstanding Community Builder Award. Nominated by Anita Grossman and Mary Yin, Ida Rose founded Appetite for Good during the pandemic to simultaneously support local restaurants and feed those who are food insecure. Ida Rose also chairs the Human Relations Commission for the City of Mountain View. She's a proud 22-year resident of our city. Since the beginning of COVID, she has focused her attention on helping the vulnerable members of our community, the homeless, the hungry, and pandemic-related housebound seniors. In addition to Appetite for Good, she has advocated for porta potties to be installed in key locations throughout the city, enlisted children and adults to write notes of cheer for older adults, and boosted spirits and local business sales in the process. We now pass it over to Ida Rose to accept the award.
As you can see, I am not Ida Rose. Ida Rose was unable to join us at this moment, and so I'm going to accept the award on her behalf. And I do know Ida Rose, and she is a passionate, giving person and so deserving of this award. So I accept this on her behalf and congratulate her for all the good work that she's doing in our community. Thank you, Ida Rose. And now we're gonna switch to a different award. Typically, we've done the ATHENA Awards on with a different event, and this year we decided to combine the two since we are online. So I am going to go on to the ATHENA Award presentation. As a previous ATHENA Award recipient myself, it's a very special honor for me to recognize this year's winner. But first, here's a little history on the award and its significance. The ATHENA Award program was created through the Lansing, Michigan Chamber of Commerce in 1982 to bring into focus the many outstanding professional and business women in the community and incorporate them into leadership positions within the chamber. The Greek goddess was chosen as the award symbol for her embodiment of courage, wisdom, and strength, all qualities that today's leaders must have to succeed in the business world. The bronze award sculpture itself, which is gorgeous, by the way, represents the solid foundation upon which all success is built, combined with a complex crystal reflecting the multifaceted nature of women and their ability to shed light on the community. These exceptional individuals demonstrate excellence, creativity, and initiative in their business or profession, contribute time and energy to improve the quality of life for others in the community, and generously assist women in reaching their full potential. Since the program's inception, more than 7,000 exemplary leaders, over 500 communities have received the prestigious ATHENA Award in the United States and around the world. By honoring exceptional leaders, the ATHENA Leadership Award program seeks to inspire others to achieve excellence in their professional and personal lives. We're proud to continue the tradition. Tonight, it is my pleasure to acknowledge Last year's winners, Laura Blakely and Nicole Fargo-Nosich, are 2019 ATHENA Award recipients. Nicole will present tonight's winner, Eunice Cibrian Pelayo of the Community Services Agency. But first, we have a special guest speaker, our Congresswoman, the Honorable Anna Eshoo.
I'm Congresswoman Anna Eshoo, and welcome to the 2021 ATHENA Awards. I'm very proud to represent Mountain View, part of California's 18th Congressional District. This prestigious award recognizes outstanding women in our community, particularly those who lead by example in their business or profession by supporting other women to reach their professional goals. Bravo and congratulations to Eunice Cibrian Pelayo on being this year's honoree in recognition of her extraordinary leadership at the Community Services Agency. As an indispensable part of CSA for 5 years, she has helped residents individually as a caseworker and collectively by creating the Community Resource Navigator program. Her passion for making sure people know what resources are available to them is a model for all public servants. Now, in her new role as Community Relations and Advocacy Program Director, Ms. Pelayo is poised to help countless residents by speaking out on behalf of CSA for policies that enhance the critical job the organization does. So join me in honoring this year's recipient, her superb leadership, and her immeasurable impact on the lives of so many. Congratulations and bravo, Eunice. You've more than earned this magnificent award.
Good evening. I'm Javier Gonzalez, Google's head of California Local Government Affairs and Public Policy, and also a member of the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. It is an honor to bring you greetings on behalf of Google's leadership and more than 100,000 employees from around the world. We're proud to be presenting sponsors of the 26th Annual Celebration of Leaders and ATHENA Awards. A heartfelt thank you to each person who's being honored this evening for their contributions to the Mountain View community. Thank you for what you do to make Mountain View a great and welcoming city to all. We're honored to sponsor the ATHENA Leadership Award this evening. This award was inspired by goddess of Greek mythology, known for her strength, courage, wisdom, and enlightenment. The ATHENA Award is presented to a person who is honored for professional excellence, community service, and actively assisting women in their attainment of professional excellence and leadership skills. Congratulations to this year's ATHENA Leadership Award recipient, Eunice Cibrian.
Good evening. My name is Nicole Fargo-Nosich. I am the Associate Director at Community Services Agency. I want to start today by sharing a quote with you by Damien Leon. Immigrant parents with their wings cut teach their children to fly. This is the quote that is written on the office door of Eunice Cibrian Pelayo, today's winner of the ATHENA Award. This quote captures the passion Eunice has for the work she does at Community Services Agency, in addition to the community at large. This quote also gives a glimpse into the story of what made Eunice the person she is today. Over the last 5 years, Eunice has been a champion and a warrior for the people she serves. She helps give voice to those who may not be ready to speak and has built programs that expand opportunities for some of the most vulnerable in our community. When I say built programs, Eunice literally built a program from the ground up and was rewarded with an entire new department for her to lead that will expand outreach and advocacy efforts throughout Mountain View and Los Altos communities. AONIS embodies the values and attributes of an Athena. AONIS is strong, compassionate, strategic, a leader, a mentor, and an unyielding advocate. Over the last year, she was a key figure in keeping emergency programs operational at CSA during one of the worst global crises. It has been an absolute privilege to work with AONIS these last 5 years, and I am so proud of all that she has accomplished. We all should look forward to the many accomplishments this woman will continue to have for years to come. It is an honor to introduce today's recipient of the ATHENA Award, AONIS Cibrian Palayo. Congratulations.
The Chamber is pleased to honor Ionis Cibrian Palayo with the ATHENA Award. Ionis is the Director of Community Relations and Advocacy at the Community Services Agency of Mountain View, Los Altos, and Los Altos Hills, where she is responsible for outreach, including overseeing the Community Resource Navigator program, which she developed in 2018. Nominated by Emily Ann Ramos, Ionis truly embodies the tenets of the ATHENA Award. In addition to her exceptional work at CSA, she has done an outstanding job training community leaders and leading workshops on critical issues affecting the homeless, immigrants, and the working poor. Emily notes, Ionis is what true feminism is about. She empowers her community and provides a voice that fights for a population that is deeply stigmatized and often put down. We now pass it over to Ionis to accept the award.
Hello, my family and I are in quarantine due to COVID-19, and we are asking help with food and rent. That's the kind of emails I'm used to, so I was shocked when I opened the email on May 7th, informing me that I had been selected to be the winner of the ATHENA Leadership Award. I could not put into words the kind of emotion and great honor I felt. I grew up in a small rural town, a daughter of migrant farm workers with hopes and dreams to succeed. The thought that I am receiving an award that one of my very own personal heroes, the Honorable Supreme Court Justice RBG, has received leaves me with no words. So I would like to share a quote by Damian Leon. Immigrant parents with their wings cut still teach their children to fly. On behalf of every immigrant child who has worked alongside their parents to achieve the American dream, for every little girl who failed to believe she could, and for every person who continues to doubt their capabilities, I accept this award with deep gratitude and appreciation. Power, strength, and leadership is within each and every one of us, and it is within ourselves to find it and use it. Si se puede y si se pudo. Thank you.
We're honored to support this award, which distinguishes the outstanding community builder during the pandemic. As your local health system, building a strong community is always a priority for El Camino Health. The COVID-19 pandemic tested our community in unprecedented ways. Mountain View individuals and organizations came together to help support each other by housing the homeless, feeding those who needed a helping hand, assisting small businesses, and providing critical services virtually for the first time. At El Camino Health, we reached out to launch COVID-19 testing and vaccination programs in partnership with local schools, businesses in the city. We enthusiastically support this award and those who have helped us make it to the end of the pandemic. Thank you.
You know, if the pandemic has taught us anything, it's to be flexible and roll with issues as they come up. So I have good news. The technical issues have been dealt with, and we have both Ida Rose and Jeff Weinberg online. You just saw a very special message from El Camino Health and we are delighted to have their support and to also to show their video. And without further ado, we would love to point the camera to Ida Rose and let her accept her award for herself.
Thank you very much, and thank you to the Mountain View Chamber of Commerce for this wonderful award. I accept this award on behalf of our community. It truly belongs to you. The pandemic united us, it brought out the best in all of us, and we rallied together to support each other. The unemployed, our small businesses, the unhoused, renters, working parents, seniors, and more. Appetite for Good is so grateful for the restaurants who work with us, our nonprofit partners like CSA and the Los Altos Community Foundation, and of course, everyone who has donated, advised, and cheered us on. We are grateful to provide not just food, but dignity, community, respect, and a special experience for our recipients, delivered to date in thousands of meals. We know, though, for our struggling families, the pandemic impact is far from over. We know food security is always an issue. We know our restaurants are still recovering, and they often face challenges even in the best of economic times. Helping both our families and our restaurants is a long-term need that Appetite for Good will continue to support. Appetite for Good proves that the Silicon Valley spirit of innovation and entrepreneurship can be used to address the inequities the pandemic has made us see so clearly. That is what brought Appetite for Good to life, but it's just the start of what we can build for a better future. Join me in this journey. Thank you.
Good evening, and thank you for this outstanding award. I'm honored and thrilled to accept this award on behalf of my team and all the members of the community who have supported us over the last 16 months. With the support of the community, JW Catering has fed thousands of folks during the time of food insecurity, donated hundreds and hundreds of meals to other nonprofit organizations aside from CSA and Appetite for Good. We have been able to deliver meals to folks that are homebound, folks that are separated from family, and have had folks from other parts of the country call and ask us for deliveries. We have continued our mission to feed people, which is what we do on a daily basis. We're thrilled to be continuing that mission, and I'm completely honored to be recognized by the community. And for that, we thank you and look forward to feeding you all in the future.
Well, I'm so glad that we were able to get both Jeff and Ida Rose on camera. Thank you both for your dedication and everything that you have done. And really, we're so glad to see you on screen because Kathy and I make lousy stand-ins. And now it's time to announce our raffle winners. So, to begin, for the 5-course dinner, courtesy of JW Catering, the winner is Rebecca Lowell. For a one-night stay at the Sashi Hotel and a $50 credit at Emerald Hour Restaurant, Paul Davis. And finally, that was for the Sashi Hotel. That was Lori Withers. The one-night stay at the Hyatt Centric goes to Paul Davis. So, congratulations to our winners. We will be contacting you shortly to ensure you receive your prize. As the evening draws to a close, I hope you are inspired as I am with the tremendous achievements of our honorees and the work being done in Mountain View. The Chamber is proud to again congratulate all our recipients tonight and give our warmest thanks for your achievements and your commitment. Again, our heartfelt gratitude to our generous sponsors and supporters. And I want to give a shout out to you, Kathy, for once again being an awesome co-MC.
Thank you, Peter.
For those of you who'd like to stay and mingle, we have a special networking lounge set up for you. Following the end of this event, please select the networking lounge button from the homepage. You'll then see a series of virtual tables. Select the one that interests you and pick a chair. We have lots of great hosts, such as Brian at Leadership Mountain View Table. And if you hover over the icons, you can see who is sitting at the tables and join in for a conversation. One quick note, you won't see a video image until there are 2 people in the room. And if you choose to table hop, which of course we encourage you to do, you need to exit the room using the red phone button. A message will come up asking if you're leaving and then shows you the map of the tables that you can then go to. So enjoy. And for the rest of you, we want to thank you again for celebrating Mountain View with us tonight. We hope you had a lovely time, and we bid you good night and have a safe walk home.